if you say it's not the best, because any man high and previous abano a struggle to deal with. Even if I'm saying I can was and there's an in say it's getting worse. Abani you say oba. In fact, one of the about 3 of them stuck their necks out. Say it shouldn't take. Say abani good or her. It shouldn't take more than like 2 weeks.
2 weeks
to deal with galamsey. If I best stop, if I won't stop you, it's getting wet. Where are we heading to? The city depreciation. Now, it could be na no Ukrainian yen. Call 16 cities. Call 16 cities. But ye be fish one and half eba from kakra up to about 14, 20 or so. Near the fish one. About we buy, you know. Or about 10 cities. About 10, 25. Because we are there. So, the all ye any about meeting as yes, because what are they doing now? President Mahama so a pragmatic economic management, pragmatism no way. The only thing that you are doing is a dollar reserve and we now they are best short city yeah on that IMF my enquire me yes or maybe no the city so currency start to say misbehavior utimi som kakra. In the IMF, no, my kwanza ye India, ye use $200 every quarter. And from some kakra. $200, no.
200 million.
Sorry, $200 million. It meant that every year, no, we spend about 800 million. About we buy no who's I don't know, you know, oyi 1 billion. So, Busumi be not beshimu. $1 billion. And a man no tear in the bar 10 cities, no, 1025. Yeah. And 1 billion. I say your reserves no no. Then he started using the amagalam say no muntimi nyaya no.
I was saying with the mamenchia na wadaroma obe like me video yi ama me na wa share afefo adwenkyere so bra na honorable osei che Mensa kane ne ono na ye panipa woda edom dodo na no me kire MPP wo mo na sebedwafo yo mo wo mra sebedwafie mo no kro ya nana osan ye mra sebedwani edema adehye ya wo mo ewo soame abato mpetua so e wasante mantemo na enayi onya kwan ekokotena kasafidie so ansema hodo bebre no a na wode atudwa wababa ne emem amye hunu se NDC wonu mu hu kotoku mpo no mo de korahye na ewiase nso se sebi wutwa wonsa totonwe a na wonwe nam bia na omai Ghana say enema bia na yehu ne yehunu se oman no yehu atoye enema ekoye ni ade no se ba bia enema ekọ ne de eboboba no yanhwe a yentumi nso a ewo mu se atofo se isika bebre no a egu na kache ya onhya ase se woyiyi de atu adwumayefo ka onhya ase se wo ma ahyoye ministries ahodo na aka no onhya ase se wo ma musika enti aka kwa sika dodo no ada so go Bank of Ghana enti oman no yehunu se ase ye wosika contractors ahodo ye adwuma ye nhya ase ntua wo moka enti ama oman no hunu se wo hwe ba bia se inflation aka kodo hwe ba bia se ye dollar rate ni cedi na aka ahoden sitie ni ade no se ya yesika ene egu ho no mo ayemfa nkwa abontin fa nkwa ye adwuma se ye de ko enti na ma no abasa no se che Mensa nya daje akasa bebre no a titiru fa LGBTQ ya nansen ukọ ma ye mra hye bedwafie mu a omo esa kire mu de ba ye bechinchi mu nsanse wo mo nyintumu a omu nyina ndisifo age yeye se omu aka akwose sanema ni nyina ye ewo mu omode koma na na dan kwa kufu ade se won san nti akoba ne se na do de wode enema ewo mu ni nyina asebi ano odin a odi mi se Ghana fo ebetwe omu so yiye de kokoma no na eduru wo so de waseda kwasa kirem eyi de den na ba ma Ghana fo hunu se ampai mara wo mani mu wo yi ni nyina de afirim watutu anu ma ho de ka akokire yen dia na chese entwe yi wase che Mensa bonsu anya daje na wa kire LGBTQ no ho mra ya sese omudi aba ene kwan ye oman enema si ekoro galamse ya asase atiate ni nyina no wase che Mensa bonsu anya daje a kire mu amepese obaje bre na watie nkomatwetwe ne kakra wadaroma bomwade ane like video yi efa mame
do kase ebia me faze wo ohini ba wote yi na what say obi eye saade no ene wa free ni pakro na base bema ade ya wuyi se ye omra o manu se saade ne yenye ne saa o ene ya wuyi se edi nsusanso bo ne beba o manu so wo na wa frɛ no na wo ne ye interviewer so ate ase wo no kra otomra ate ase nti wo ye fa so promote LGBTQ. Who did who promotion? So no obi na tifi. Na obi yes ade no. Na be chi ni bakro now you have to prove say ade no ni bakro no ye no. Na onim ho hie because unim no ameka. You have to prove say unna tifi de ba unim adwuma ho ye. This is be traders only be tifi na ni bakro no oye kronfo. You may not know. Unna take compound house. So the only mean say ebia anadwubia oni fie. You koye adwuma oye anadwuma be do say krono rokobo. You may not know what you say. And so na sane man she bill ni mu a na emu odin kakra. I think that ye hwe gene no one or two places be betimi attract no more. What you say. But say the way is being watered down the na say the na ye gina so no speaker no ka say Sambra no say person is or you prepare what name come to so no. Like I say Sabio, now were you doing politics with Ghanaians? Then now yes, Anna. A by ye, Parliament pass ye. Say Catholic bishops, so my issue statement.
Yeah.
Christian council also, yes, so my issue statement. The Pentecostals and the charismatic churches now. I saw for no more DH, why aren't they talking? I don't know, Moncasa. And the matter says in you, Bimpo, Akokazu, why LGBTQ, no, and yet priority.
Yeah.
Really? This umbrella now, yes, I know the politics in Indiana. And I hear, is
that your thinking?
I don't know. Send the Yenina Wagini. So for because DH, same personal, Sambreno. Then there's also for Corona because I didn't cry, and your national priority. So for none of anything. Sambreno no yeno. Was he inspired by God? Was he inspired by the Spirit of God? And as the Spirit of God, no freedom.
I think they were not.
Maybe if you say some of them, they give some of them. They were not sincere with us. Some of them were doing politics. Otherwise, apart from that, Galamsey is same by as if we know media.
Yeah.
And then Galamsey is gotten worse. Everybody knows that Galamsey is getting worse. As for no media, where are they? The moment kind of crunch. Me nkasa so for nyina.
Yeah.
E bi no more team din no and no more way. See, the asofo, they are supposed to be the conscience of the nation. We may not get it right, they be ye chia na komatene using the word of God. And ra me kwa sorry na sanene tie na me church for me Sunday school teacher na oka. Na me bi o ha me se ma dwene ma kire. So for o preachie utie no. They are always trying to reform you. They should be reforming us as a nation. Maybe I hear no more omatene. Maybe horns na so mbompa hema no mbompa ya mai. What you say? Na se sofo no kotuna num tuo say ade we nya nti enye ni sei. Na ade achi na se sofo no e kana no ntumu a. So na the chrono a wo ho na se sofo no kana na no ntumu a. Say na sofo no one conclusion is that the sofo no was not being candid with us as a country or as a nation.
18 months out of the 48 months, Ghana for Sadiama John Dramani Mahama, we were promised a reset and better governance than what we experienced in the last 8 years. And when we were be a dear queen saying,
oh, if you say it's not the best, because any man high are not previous abano a struggle to deal with. Even if I'm saying I can was and they said him say it's getting worse. Abani Yusu say Oba. In fact, one of their about 3 of them stuck their necks out. Say it shouldn't take. Say Aban good or her. It shouldn't take more than 2 weeks.
2 weeks
to deal with Galamsey. A Bible stop. Where I won't stop you. It's getting worse. Where are we heading to? The cedi depreciation. Na ekodu baby na nokre na eni enyan. Ko be 16 cities. Ko 16 cities. But ye be fish one na afi e ba from kakra up to about 14-20 or so. Near the fish one.
Yeah.
About we buy, you know. What about 10 cities? About 10-25. We make us why so, but the all ye enka any about meeting as yes, because what are they doing? Now, President Mahama so a pragmatic economic management, pragmatism no way. The only thing that you are doing is a dollar reserve, and we now they are best short city no. Yeah, on that IMF my inquire me yes. Or maybe no the city so currency start to say misbehavior. Utimi som kakra. In the IMF no my kwanza ye India, ye use $200 every quarter. And fan som kakra. $200 no.
200 million.
Sorry, $200 million. Every it meant that every year no we spend about 800 million. About we buy no who's I no you know oyi 1 billion. So bosumi bia na obeshimu. $1 billion. And a man no tia de ne ba 10 cities no 10.25.
Yeah.
And $1 billion. Afei your reserves no no. Then he started using the galamsey no muntimi nyai no. Galamsey gold na ye to no. Say aban no gold board omo to fi minus no, including galamsey operators no. Because galamsey no small scale mining enyina may about 40% of gold itu Ghana. About 40%. Ndio omo ko to fi omo ho. Na omo de omo maintain omo margin. Nanu ya sika no call about 5,000 we no call 5,500 per ounce no. Then they were at the time they were buying around 4,500 from them. As our top 1 ounce would be $1,000. What you say? And no, a kahuna or ye sa margins in the shop sidinum. Ghana, we produce no. The production had gone to about 4.2 million ounces. Yeah, illegal ones no ever come one. A potential gold is about 7 million ounces per year. About 4.2 no I call in America South Africa. I be a leading producer in Africa. And say abano harvest sadie na. But who say encourage you to do it? What you say? And I don't know you should show dollar no more. Now me say me just say any can maybe you use $1 billion every month and fan so sitting.
Okay.
Just to satisfy Ghana. Oh, you are bringing sitting it down. Because we are sad drastic reductions. So I want to also. The economy is so. The whole thing is so artificial. I want to say, cocoa we have sika ni nyama wo no. Cocoa farmers no sika na ni etuama wo no. Ohineba, the country needed about $600 million. $600 million to have paid farmers no. Ye na etuama wo no. We need
1,100 no.
Yes. We need $600 million. At the area. What's $600 million? Unibi. But when you $1 billion at the soda and at the society, say the Benya hoarding. Is it right? In any event, you see, kono 200 nana a use no, quarterly no, 800 million a year no, and enough a amano from kakra no. Until the year no say, oh yeah, sir. Kasidi ne kebe continue about from anyway.
Naturally. But can it pace na?
Sir?
Yeah.
And who the fan say, yeah, you say 800. What the quarterly no instead of 200 no dia we use be 250 million the afeno so na we use 1 billion what you say you do 1 billion every month say what you use from the reserves na about 11 billion amanray so what you say last week Bank of Ghana say almost 1.4 billion esa baby o anya sa I say natural and how the udis hard be now hin ba ho the hadwin wo mu ni say because say artificial no na fe for na science so drastic no wo ni de aba ni say ama ye exports ni bo ayedin imports no ebo ayefo ndi ohun say nkrofo kra emu bro if Brazil eba mu or the bar still is cheaper than
they produce no
and that is why your local maize in the intiminto bro na omadono pro your local rice intiminto because near bano bo fuche ye de no bebre don't forget say wo buy day no wo tua ye de ye ebo no de ye ne by day ebo no tsa
yeah
nti person do margin kakra to so woni ni baba kwa misuno ni baba kwa misuno ne health minister
Akando ade
Akando before being health minister no is the largest rice producer in Ghana as an individual.
Government Akando
Emufu
I know what prefect is someone
Kabra is the largest rice producer in Ghana. Rice or producer no academ. What does he do with it? Another big producer, say also Basro, maybe on the the fourth producer, the third or fourth producer. And then Madame Fubakonso, the Anabo Hussein Inusa, former minister for roads. also produce rice power. Indeed, they are in big trouble. Many don't about me a call round. Massa, Obeko baby, and yet rice in amazing. Even yam. Who call baby or produce yam no? And he can't talk because there's no money in the system. You can't hear the show. See the equa. It doesn't come into the system. Me na me finance minister. Road contractors you don't make $2 billion in the meantime.
The ben also move back Piketty or Jubilee House now. I think within the week. Almost massive last week. Yes,
I see.
Almost last week said this week. I think this almost a Thursday.
We are not paying them. They say a year about 12 billion. And they saw city anymore. 2 billion. Come to the road contractors naka. Road contractors who try more car. And I'm saying contractors no construction wo baby the whole Ghana no any panya adwuma ye skana de ma lubricates the system na mesika ba system no mu you're not paying them.
Wow,
what is kind of artificial suspension of CD what you say ntina make say buy o ma ye buy no or the gu abobo ye mo lo dugu abobo ye no de call market o ka obi anto no sa
the coffee. Price
because there's no money in the system. Into the car, obi ameto no the coffee. Bayre no, ulodu agu abobo ye mu no, ehun twitwi. Who the call market no be 2 weeks. Then to umra fe na obebe fe na pro, asate pro. My fear is that they are here into a friend saying next year no. Because farmers will not have the motivation. Obi akobo be say our bank Unya skendia, also was I got a phone floor. What you say? That's the difficulty. Cocoa saying since I could see Bruni time. God is back time I take cocoa marketing board after World War II to stabilize cocoa prices. No, Yanti cocoa so double. The only person who attempted Sankobeti cocoa was President Nkrumah. And now I don't count kofa NLM buy.
Come so ne record be in your crowd.
And Nkrumah, you see, buy, he needed money. No, as I know about no, I'll show a phone so musicano. On so. A big guarantee prices na my home. Send your cuckoo marketing board the diabana. And I'm come buy, maybe make us be an onion bonny. And come realize I was say Ghana infrastructure, a lucky bebre on inti or per se a massive infrastructure development.
Yeah.
Scanaway. And Okofa Cocoa marketing board no sika nedaho. Sika no so after well market no a bon cost na bafom. A cost na bafom. Nti na ma gorgeous bag mu ye cocoa marketing board no say a bon cost no what is can be ato. A kofoma no mo yibi dia be cushion. Say na de bia pricing be stable. So na encourage ekwafo mama call into farming. And come ba here no hu say afa the trend no e bo no kwa na ekoso na cocoa marketing board na etmenya sika no be egu ho no. And about first can no the start secondary schools are coming come start is ye be bre cocoa sika no the and chena fi e bo no yes e ba fom and nkruma yes o they say no obeti so na ba for koto no sorry say hey catch you abeda dai me say eno ka ho na ma NLM e ba say abeda dai kuafo.
I see.
And since then nkruma ye na Sadia no start say ba no wanye. He maintained the prices. Nti e my view. Nti there na about 80 years since the establishment of Cocoa Marketing Board. And na ba say mo yesa. Yeah by in 2017 we made the same thing. A bono e call from. But we cushion the farmers. Say yenti so. But price e beto e betua sa prices na.
I have seen the minority touring cocoa growing areas in the communities now. Oma engage you ma mini will be no ma who say Oma presented me fancy be can say report e dey ma yeah flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we are told say or the policy alternative ebeba on this you be hunu on other issues of national interest other sectors and I say we dey especially for cocoa no kwa and the minority near ni be hunu say bia or provided alternative. We have known him say in the run up to 2016 no now or year public lectures near the idea we will be seeing him doing that say you have to obey in term or 2 years to prepare for the next general elections.
Oh sani manweba sani working we beginning
yeah
also what yatete sector committees no sani wa Kyei. From now on, he must be stepping out to addressing critical national needs. And he say, oh yeah, ono ni vision.
Okay.
But he wants these experts to more or less he serve as some think tank be for him. So to feed into his vision. So to enrich only vision.
Okay.
You have very fine vision. No, amano. Send be ya. Or step out no can or kasa be consistent. Don't forget say anybody be
so that does not contradict the opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
People need a on our vision. How does the vision sit with the generality of the citizenry? It be also a year 2024 manifesto.
Okay.
And how does it reconcile current events? How do they reconcile with issues are near express 2024 manifesto? We need policy reconciliation, policy enrichment, policy fertilization. Who say we are getting it right and then moving towards, a better upliftment of the state of Ghana. Tisana, sector committees. We've had meetings with them. We inaugurated them, but several different committees, and so yet one more sub inauguration, and then beginning in earnest. Juma no said ya charge almost insanity. Let me can say on 2 occasions, Speaker Badbin, I'm a more friend say Camino me che adventure or name be home. Unfortunately, sir, 2 instances in Amendimiango. Wow. First one be the MPs no call first. Or can say me ɛbɔ am no orientation bi and the mitimi koye but the trade the mmienu na mentimi anko because baako ɛdeɛ na metu kwan awia no
oh okay
the second one so ɛbaeɛ no so na mene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nso kɔ apro nti mentimi anko so those I know explaining why I was not able to attend to those nti me catch them say any other time biano I'm be for bi no frame here I'll make time to attend but I'm born man entemo you say na metimi affected into those activities nti eno ewo ho me buy na odi nkomo se nkomo no fa you say LGBT nsensem ho so bekaya in fact what can say Parliament a pass mrana and Speaker Babin say ade no ono
sirusi jane
chi no
sa no maye no
esa na o maye nti o mon san famra and majority leader who is the leader of the house and so abeka say there be I don't know why you wi nti mo ntimi san fama bio it relates to processes and procedures in Parliament. But let's go back to LGBTQ sensemi. Say 2024, ebe twaba na MPs ni bi de sasem no bae. Na ahyase no na yemu bi esusu se emra ye wo memu no. Dada no. Etimi deal with ensem na omode eba no. On say emra dada ye wo memu no. Say if you engage in unnatural carnal knowledge, you can carnal knowledge. You say oba ni be mada. Mema mienu kushia no mo da unnatural. Natural. Mema mienu kushia no mo da unnatural. Oba ni be mada. Yes, sabio sabi. Bema di ni bema afa oba. So die nyame abose nyame kwan a wose wo mfa no. Wode ne bema afa. Wode obema fa oba mpo wo ne da. Na ofa na chi. Unnatural. What you say? Yeah. It is a mpo na no yes, seriously speaking, no. It offends the law. What you say? Nti yomra ewo ho se wo yesa ade na ye twa so ye do gina sem dibia ye do ko afiase. So na nti na asase ne binum se sa ne maninti kana sa ade no hunhia. But you see ohine ba emre bia nso ne asa eba. So na ebinum so se bebia ne ma no kono. Kane no so bi be ye bibisa akra mbo na oyesi. So ene de enipa bi afa kwan bi so boss ade no hu dawru. They are promoting it. So enti ene yen tetie ye cultures ni ye tradition ebobra. Ene ye sum ebobra. Sa wo ye Kristoni, sa wo ye kramoni. Emu bia sum titiru mienu wo Ghana ha no. Esum mienu a age hini pa wo Ghana no. Ye nyina ye so ye traditional religion enso so nti eno mu ye se ni ankofo bia sori ye bohu dawru ene de wo monam social media kura twetwe nkrofo bi ne mo koye sa ne ma nti ye nyemra no so eno mo ko fa sa amra na bai na eno no ena speaker say parliament be yemra no say me yemra no ana oni asofo bi hia ya wo ka kire mo say wo shombo say parliament be pass mra no so okaya ohine ba speaker e kan na sada no kra kire asofo no say e kwan bia so parliament be pass mra no na say e be yes wo de ne nkwakora beto ho say be pass mra no obehwe say be yes ade no. First, the speaker is not a member of parliament. And the speaker cannot make any promise for parliament. But we have a speaker ono saa nneɛma no sɛ ɔyɛ nokorɛ ni wohwɛ a wɔnte aseɛ. In many countries, speakers are members of parliament. In most countries, no, speakers are members of parliament. Yes, speaker is a member of parliament. And this is how could you not bontain say, "Oh, Shebwama parliament." Say parliament, say, and cry problematic because you are not a member of parliament. And the leader of the house, who is the majority leader, no, are no in charge of a parliament chamber business, no. So, on point to me go yes, how. Anyway, the tintin and say, Emrano, they be pass your parliament. Na miano, because I'm more yemrano. Na me terminate. Me ba ena na me hu se mahye Emrano, ase ayeye. Me kire madwen wo kakra. Madwen a me kire ye no. Na eye se, ohine ba, ye wo ye national constitution. The national constitution no say, se wo yemre bi. Na mmara no sɛ woyɛ wie na sɛ wode bɛyɛ adwuma na sɛ wakɔfa sika fi ɔmanfo tuo mu ɛna wode yɛ saa mmara no a ɔho wode implement saa mmara no a saa mmara korɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ firi ɔman panin akakye na ɛba kyɛ sɛ yɛ constitution no in article 108 ɛsɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ mmara bi na sɛ saa mmara no implement na sɛ bɛwakɔfa basic efi omanfo to mu a also free president akache na eba ana say e de to bi beba oman no mu a also free president akache na eba parliament no ntimi transfer nkase yaye parliament as an institution no ntimi nye and individual members of parliament ntimi nkofa samra no ye ntimi mi baye no me draw speaker attention e wo say Mr. Speaker your constitution say na eka nti sa ye wa asem bi ye dia ka ye nkankyere mampani na omana teni general na famra nya sa ye mra ni wie kura mpo no a wo behwe ye be wie no e be kwa kusa because the Supreme Court be mu abeka say ade na ye no ye unconstitutional and the speaker can say ono de o se wa kan sa amra no na ono menya adwen o giri se mra no se wono de o te adwemu no ene sa na adwen ye ne se ya akɔfa sika efi ɔmanfoto mu a ɛne na ɛma no yɛ wrong no no ti dwemu na dwen nyɛ ne sɛ ba kɔfa sika efi ɔmanfoto mu ne yɛ sa amra no ɛna me twe na dwen nyina so sɛ ɔhene ba ɛmra no ɛse sɛ woto mmra ɛmra na yɛ ne sɛ woto a yɛkyiwa yɛde kɔ afiase yɛkɔdi wasɛm ne sɛ ɛbɔ a yɛde kɔ afiase na wɔkɔ da na wɔkɔ dem no anyɛ ɔman dan kanea ɛbɛso esi osuo no anyɛ ɔman no dia a ɔman no ɛbɛtua ka nsuo a wobɛnom no wɔ hɔ no wobɛbu anom no ɔman no ɛbɛtua nti nyɛ ɔman sika ne yɛde bɛyɛ wobɛdware ɔman sika ne yɛde nsuo no ɔman sika wobɛdidi ɛbɛmu wokɔ afiase ɛma oduane di so ɔhono ɔman no bɛbɔ ho ɛka nti ɔman sika ne yɛde bɛyɛ woyare a yɛde bɛkɔ ayaresabea ɔman sika ne yɛde bɛyɛ nti na meka kyerɛ speaker sɛ ɛne nti no kyɛyɛ mwanwa sɛ ɔno se yɛmfa ɔman sika ne bɛyɛ saa deɛ no but ɔno ɔte adwa mu ɔse no adwenyɛ ne saa am sɛ okay wadwenyɛ wo saa deɛ a ɛneɛ sɛ yɛbɛkɔ so nti mmara no nokorɛ ni na baabi bebree wɔ hɔ nso a na kyema wɔ hɔ ho nti mekɔboa ma yɛyie ne yie teneten nneɛma nti sɛ wɔkaeɛ a Sam George was always quoting me sɛ ɔmoyɛ mmara no me na meboa teneten mmara no paa. That is what I did. But na menim sɛ adeɛ no ne foundation no nyɛ ɛno nti na yɛwie yɛ na yɛde kɔma President Akufo-Addo ɔmkaa sɛ yɛde kɔma Akufo-Addo na wasan Clark na wɔsɛ wɔde kɔ so ho na saa me no obi di asɛm no kɔ Supreme Court sɛ Supreme Court no nhwɛ Article 108 no sɛ deɛ Parliament ayɛ no ntia ɔma ne mmara no na asɛm no Supreme Court no ɛna ma ayi President Akufo-Addo ka sɛ obi di asɛm no Supreme Court nti wɔn yɛ ntie ne court ne bɛka ansa nti mo mfa because ɔde ba deɛ a ɔsɛ ɔsan nti ma Parliament ne fa ma ne ntie Supreme Court na asɛm no ɛna ma asɛm no ɛyɛ mmara no sae unfortunately yɛbɛto aba no Supreme Court no antra se anka asɛm no ti na asɛm no ɛsa yɛbɔ ntoa abɛto presidential elections no ɔsɛ President Mahama abɛka sɛ sɛmra no Akufo-Addo ansan a ɔba aba bɛsan emu hɔ no yɛkɔyɛ ayie bi wɔ ayi state house ama mehunu ayi then candidate Mahama nti mekyia no na meka sɛ ɛnɛma mmienu bi na waka mene ne nya adwen ɔse sɛ Kufuor ansan ne mmara na ɔba bɛsan mmara no ɔnni na ɔtwe mmienu kora bɛsan meka kyɛ sɛ ɔntimi nyɛ saa because sɛ wansan na mmara no would die with
parliament
yesu ɔba ɔbɛyɛ ne foforɔ
bɛhyɛ aseɛ foforɔ
na ɔsan ka sɛ na ayi current president John Dramani Mahama his excellency na waka sɛ sɛ ɔba assembly members wetu ɔmo ka meka kyɛ sɛ no nso wɔntimi nyɛ because constitution ne sɛ assembly members no sɛ ɔmo kɔ sitting ne ɛbɛma ɔmo sika ɛyɛ internally generated funds of the assembly ɛde ma wɔn yɛnyi sika mfi ɔmo afoto mu consolidated fund mu nfa nkotua ɔmo ka sɛ ɔkɔyɛ saa you be breaching the constitution ɛna metwe na gyinagyina so saa ɛna ɔno ɔfrɛ me kyei wɔsɛ na wokyei wode constitution ne daa na ɛne ɛsereyɛ wɔbɛkae a parliament yɛ inaugurate yɛ no wie na backbench speaker ɔmo ne toa so as speaker na ɔsan bɛka sɛ mmara deɛ ɛbɛkɔ akɔma John Mahama mana san me deɛ na yɛ mesere because dem sɛ deɛ wɔka no ebia ɔhwɛ constitution yie nti na ma ne kasa but subsequently afei John Mahama no ayi speaker no abɛka sɛ ade no sɛ ne sitie no gye sɛ ɔmo san yɛ no foforɔ ɛna ɔmo de kɔɔyɛ ɛna makɔyɛ mmara no awie my understanding is that ɔmo yi ɛnema no bebree afiri mu ɛna ɔmo akɔyɛ na ɛne na am sɛ speaker no afei broni sɛ ayɛ embarrassing no nti a wɔsɛ ayɛ saa na megyaeɛ sɛ monyɛ wona ayɛ presiding member wonni hɔ a deputies ni ɛtena se na yɛyɛ mmara bebree ɔmo yɛ discussions nneɛma bɛbɛ bi ɔmo yɛ ɔmo transactive business of parliament including bills ɔmo ayɛ awie the processes and procedures of making laws no ɛne sɛ ɔhene ba yɛde mmara kɔ yɛde yɛtintim biribi gu nkrataa so ne yɛfrɛ no bill sɛ yɛkɔyɛ ne mmara yɛde kɔ parliament a yɛmmara ne sɛ ɛyɛ biribi yɛfrɛ no first reading ne sɛ ɛne sɛ asɛm no a wode kɔ no wode akɔma parliament na yɛ present it to parliament na yɛabɔ din sɛ bill wei ɛna aba parliament a yɛbɛyɛ nti bill no sɛdeɛ ɛsitie no ɔwɔ sɛ yɛbɔ akyire ma saa abaasomfoɔ wei ebia committee on health committee on gender committee on constitutional affairs committee on education nti yɛbɔ akyire de ama wɔn na wakɔyɛ nhwehwɛ mu sɛ yɛyɛ no saa da no yɛnka hwee so committee no kɔ hwɛ mu na wɔn de wɔn report no ɛba parliament a then yɛyɛ ɛyi dan a yɛ presenting the first no ɛne yɛfrɛ no first reading committee no dɔm report aba no afei na sɛ ade ne fi ɔsoafo bi hɔ na ɛba anaasɛ the sponsors of the bill no ɛbɛba na bɛkyerɛ mu sɛ bill no a yɛde ba no ebia n'akyiri poni deɛ nti a yɛde bill no ɛba no ebia ade wei ne ehunu sɛ osusuaso bɔne ma ɔman no deɛ de wei ba na yɛbɛsɔ adeɛ no na mmara bi wɔ hɔ dada mmara no ayɛ weak nti yɛbɛyi mmara no afiri hɔ ne yɛde wei aba anaasɛ bia mmara biara ni hɔ nti yɛde bi ba na makyerɛkyerɛ mu na afei committee no wɔawie mu adwuma wɔ ho no nti ɔmo de ɔmo so report abɛsupporto na sɛ mama kɔhwɛ bill no deɛ wɔbɛka sɛ obi a yɛkɔhwɛ bill mu no asɛmpɔ no a wɔka no yɛne ɔno a minister no ahyia na baabi wɔ hɔ a nsisusie nti ayɛ nsakraeɛ wɔ mu na ɔmo de ɔmo adwene sɛ baabi yɛ nsakra mu no abɛto dwa ɛne ne yɛfrɛ no second reading yɛwie a na afei yɛahome so bɛyɛ 2 days yɛwie a 2 days ne ba 48 hours ne ba afei ne yɛbɛyɛ ne yɛfrɛ no consideration stage consideration no yɛ sɛ wobɛfa bill no clause by clause sentence by sentence word by word punctuation by punctuation because of we are there punctuation bi timi sesa meaning no nti na committee no e de omo report aba omo propose amendments ebi obi so foforo so ahwem no so propose amendments so nya kan nyina abom The Afa committee ni deɛ ne afa ankorankora ne deɛ. Ne ayɛ no maako. And a consideration stage no. They started from clause 1. Sub clause 1. Ne we ayɛ sa copy the last clause. We are yes in a consideration stage no. A consideration stage. Ye kon ye friend third reading. Third reading no. And they say a consideration stage in BBN actually. Until you fan say ya no. You're reading it for the third time. Now you can say speaker can say you're reading for the third time there and I can say it's been read the third time and passed by this house. What the ne kuma nabo. So what the governor nabo. Like I say we and wojuma. Be announced on the third reading no. Now obi who be before after say we second year consideration no. Well, a first speaker said speaker I don't hear consideration there. Now some quarter join no. I say bibia kem. And as I deal with a woman no. And him baby I end up the boy bra. In the end ye, and yes I will have two conflicting laws existing at the same time. The me propose say I deal with yin film. And I say we say never we encounter. So say bibia sa o ha. No the not be any bar. Now mo ye mo bobo mo anase mo fi say de odi ba no say fa na ya fa. Like I say no second consideration no. Say bibisa madia. Like I say ye wie adna says bibisa nso aba ye second consideration is a close chapter na ye wie. The wie second consideration no so a ye wie speaker make us afei de ye wie no we are doing the third reading. The third reading is done and now the bill has been passed by Parliament. Ye wie no pa. Ne wo bio ni say clerk of Parliament no. Say sakra ye amendment am ye ni nyina no. Obeka boom. So no clean bill ni nyina. Maybe that will take about because ye ba ni nyina omo yes ade no.
Yeah.
Enti say bill ni bi aye be 5 days a. De bia no sakra ye no be ba.
Oh yeah.
Na aba paper no so. Tini ahwem. Nti ye be wie final one no. E just aka bi ketu e bi. Ye wie pe na bibia ye okay a. Crack no people ni bia ye okay. The next place e ko no ye dey call assembly press. Ni akọ print. Assembly press ni be no clerk na mo bi ete ho ho. Ehwe say ye almost what type no ni nyina ye pepe se ni Parliament ye. Ewie na de bre clerk a ohwem no hu se bibia ye correct. Na che say what the clerk to so no assign. The co-president ho. Our president Mensa ashase. President Mensa shall abey national law. Ye third reading ni wie pa. The matter is out of the hands of Parliament. The third reading now, a free Parliament in Zen. And the speaker and me can say, the speaker doesn't have that authority. And you know, I can't say majority that because the Mr. Speaker, I don't hear in the matter is out of our hands. And I said they become president. They become president. In fact, at that stage, you know, more sponsors are going to make us here withdraw. Obi a sponsor bill no say ebia as I never started consideration and I say even mid section yeah consideration no obi to aba because adifufo bi aba Mr. Speaker ndi en ho to ade no na bill me hu major thing bi me dey foforo ba no aba withdraw yeah the foforo aba that is first reading stage consideration stage ye wie ne pass wie pa say bill only free minister bi akachi ne baaye president the strong minister bi no de baaye mba Parliament pass we are the couldn't make us me withdraw bill. The matter is out of the hands of the minister of the baaye no and the matter is out of the hands of Parliament.
Na bia sida
see I be say na e bin sisada nti se say no the draw no also me come president I'm going to come president make us say you know e be a speaker no ne clerk no any sponsors no any president ne din komo e opon achi the come president kura no so ntimi ga say ade ne mensan president then refers it to the council of state so ade no bia enkom otie enkom ne ndi ho e bia 1 2 3 bia ade no ye de shame beboa the council of state mintumefo ye de shame beboa na say mwa wo tie o madwene na se enkom na koso yie se ne ye ken na se ntia se ye adwuma then from council of state no na president kata to so ai me hu ade emiensa say na wo bill that dem na free mu na emwa